Those sudden bursts of energy you see in your cat are not random at all, even though they may look chaotic and unexpected when your calm companion starts sprinting across the room like a tiny athlete with no visible goal. In those moments, your cat is tapping into instincts that are deeply rooted in its biology and ancestry, instincts that have been shaped over thousands of years of survival in the wild. What appears to be pure silliness is actually a carefully tuned release of stored energy, combined with natural drive to hunt, chase, and react to invisible triggers that we cannot perceive. Cats are crepuscular animals, meaning they are most active during dawn and dusk, times when their prey in the wild would also be active. Even in a domestic environment, this internal rhythm does not disappear, and often expresses itself through sudden energetic outbursts that seem to come out of nowhere. When your cat zooms around the house, it may be responding to a buildup of physical and mental stimulation that has reached a tipping point. Indoor cats, in particular, often experience long stretches of inactivity between meals, play, and interaction, which can lead to pent-up energy that needs an outlet. Zooming becomes a natural way to discharge that energy quickly, almost like a pressure valve releasing steam. At the same time, these bursts can be triggered by internal cues, such as a sudden awareness of movement, a shift in lighting, or even a subtle sensation that reminds them of prey. In the absence of actual hunting opportunities, your cat substitutes play and movement for survival behaviors, turning your living room into a simulated hunting ground where sprinting, stopping, and changing direction mimic the chase. This is why the behavior often appears sudden and unpredictable, yet follows an internal logic that aligns with their instincts rather than our expectations. Understanding this perspective helps remove confusion and replaces it with appreciation for how closely your cat's everyday actions are connected to its evolutionary past, where quick reactions, bursts of speed, and sudden bursts of energy were essential tools for both hunting and survival. These moments are also influenced by your cat environment, routine, and emotional state, all of which contribute to how and when that energy is released. A quiet house with minimal stimulation can actually build anticipation, making the eventual release even more dramatic when something finally catches their attention. You might notice that these zooming episodes often happen after a nap, after using the litter box, or late in the evening when the household becomes quieter and their senses feel more alert. In these windows of time, the combination of rest followed by reactivation creates the perfect conditions for a burst of speed and playful chaos that seems sudden to us but is completely natural to them. Over time, recognizing these patterns can help you better understand your cat's behavior and see these energetic moments not as random acts of craziness, but as meaningful expressions of instinct and balance, not as. Beyond simple energy release, these zooming episodes are closely tied to how a cat's brain processes stimulation, reward, and instinctive behavior, creating a loop that reinforces the action each time it occurs. When a cat experiences a moment of excitement, whether from seeing a moving object, hearing a sound, or even sensing something subtle in its environment, the brain releases chemicals that heighten alertness and readiness for action. This internal response prepares the body for movement, triggering muscles to engage quickly and efficiently. In a domestic setting, there is often no real prey to chase, yet the brain still completes the sequence as if the hunt has begun, leading to a rapid sprint that appears to have no clear destination. This is not confusion, but rather a byproduct of a highly efficient system that evolved to respond instantly to opportunities. In many cases, the zooming begins with a brief moment of stillness, almost as if the cat is processing information before reacting. That pause is followed by a sudden burst of speed, sharp turns, and quick stops, all of which mirror the pattern of stalking and chasing prey in the wild. Even the way a cat navigates furniture, corners, and open spaces reflects an internal map of movement designed for agility and precision rather than randomness. Environmental factors play a significant role as well, since a cluttered or enriched space can either encourage or redirect these bursts of energy. Objects that move slightly, reflections of light, or even shadows can act as triggers that activate a cat's focus and initiate the zooming behavior. At the same time, emotional states such as excitement, mild stress, or anticipation can contribute to the intensity and frequency of these episodes. A cat that has been resting for a long period may build up both physical energy and mental stimulation, creating a threshold that, once crossed, results in sudden motion. This is why zooming often appears after meals, grooming sessions, or periods of quiet observation. It is also important to recognize that these behaviors are not signs of distress in most cases, but rather a healthy expression of a cat's need to engage its body and mind in active movement. When observed carefully, these moments reveal a level of coordination and purpose that is easy to overlook when focusing only on the speed and unpredictability. Each sprint, turn, pause is part of a larger pattern that reflects balance between rest and activity, instinct and environment, internal drives and external cues. Over time, these bursts serve as a natural outlet that helps maintain both physical fitness and mental clarity, allowing the cat to reset and return to a calmer state after the energy has been expressed fully. As these energetic outbursts continue to appear in your cat's daily routine, a deeper understanding reveals that they are not isolated events, but part of a broader pattern that connects physical health, mental stimulation, and instinctive behavior into a single natural cycle. When a cat is unable to fully express its hunting instincts through actual predation, the body compensates by channeling that drive into bursts of movement that simulate the chase and capture sequence. This includes stalking, sudden acceleration, rapid directional changes, and short bursts of speed that may seem erratic but actually follow an internal rhythm. Over time, these episodes help regulate the balance between inactivity and activity, ensuring that the body remains responsive and agile even in a home environment where true survival challenges are absent. In addition to instinct, daily routine plays an important role in shaping when and how often these zooming moments occur, since cats quickly learn patterns related to feeding times, human interaction, and environmental changes. When a routine is predictable, the anticipation of events such as meals or playtime can build excitement, which then gets released in the form of sudden movement. This anticipation is not simply emotional but also physiological, as the body prepares for action by increasing alertness and readiness. Another factor that contributes to these episodes is the accumulation of sensory input throughout the day, where sights, sounds, and subtle movements are continuously processed by the cat's highly sensitive nervous system. Even when a cat appears to be resting, it remains aware of its surroundings, and small triggers can activate a rapid response that results in a burst of speed across the room. This behavior is also influenced by the need to maintain coordination and muscle strength, as regular movement supports joint flexibility and overall physical condition. In environments where opportunities for active play are limited, zooming becomes an essential outlet that allows the cat to engage its body in ways that mimic natural behaviors. Observing these moments with a calm and informed perspective can transform them from confusing or disruptive events into meaningful signs of a well-functioning instinctive system. Rather than attempting to suppress these bursts entirely, providing opportunities for interactive play, movement, and stimulation can help guide the energy into more structured activities that satisfy the same underlying drives. Over time, this balance between freedom and guidance allows the cat to express its natural behaviors in a way that aligns with the environment while still preserving the essence of its instincts. By recognizing that each sudden sprint is part of a larger biological and behavioral framework, it becomes clear that these zooming episodes are not random acts of chaos, but purposeful expressions of energy, awareness, and adaptation that keep your cat physically active, mentally engaged, and instinctively fulfilled. If you are benefiting from our topics, please subscribe, like, and turn on the bell notification so you can see our new videos early.